So we decided to renovate a cottage. On our shows, you've seen a lot of the big full house disasters, and that's like houses falling down, mold in every room and all of that stuff. But I am happy to report that this cottage has really great bones, and it's located in beautiful Sable Beach, Ontario. As you can see, it's stunning here. This place is really truly a hidden gem, and it's right on the shores of Lake Huron, and that's just north of Kincardine. It's a super cute little town with some of the most amazing local shops, friendly people, and honestly the best sunsets you'll ever see. They're really beautiful. You can Google it. People come from all over just to watch these sunsets. I will show you later, I promise you, but you have to see it. I did get a chance to go into town and do some local shopping. I did really think it would be cool to integrate a lot of the locally sourced products in this cottage. That way it just feels like home. We did get a lot of recommendations from people on where we should go, and I would love to spend more time in the town here, which would really be great. We're actually going to visit Putterama, which has been here for years and years, so I can't wait to do that. This is a really cozy family cottage that our clients have had for about 5 years now. And like I said, it has good bones, but we want to give it some updates. We want to make some fixes, but not just fix, we want it to be functional and beautiful. Because these cottages are older, I believe about 75 years old, we want to modernize the systems, but we really want to keep that classic cottage charm. We want it to feel like a retreat and not just a renovation. It is not a house on a beach. It is a cottage. And that's really important to our homeowners or to our clients. This beautiful pine paneling that we have in a lot of the cottages, it's 2 inches thick, and we really, really want to preserve it. The cottage owners requested that as well, but we have also recommended it because it is just gorgeous. We've had to touch it here and there, but wherever we can keep this rustic look is where we're going to. So on our day one demo, we start the process. We have like a little morning huddle with the crew, and then we all started ripping things apart. Of course, it's going to be organized chaos. There's going to be a mess. It's going to be loud noises. Tyler and I get to tackle the kitchen while the others start in the living room and some of the bedrooms. This specifically has 3 bedrooms. The kitchen was actually so well built and in place. It was built into the wall, so we needed to use some muscle to get all of this stuff out. Then we get to have a quick lunch. We started removing the flooring afterwards, which honestly, it didn't take very long to get the flooring out. It's a small space, which is really nice because we can work together and kind of move a little bit more efficiently and faster for our projects. We also had our kitchen supplier. He paid us a little visit on site. It was actually the same day, just to redo some of our measurements to make sure that our custom kitchen is where we want it to be. One thing that can be a little bit challenging on this particular job is that it's about a 3-hour drive, and not just for me, for most people. So when we're up here, we try to get all of our trades up here at the same time to do as much done as possible, which can be a little bit difficult. It makes our days a lot longer, and everyone's exhausted at the end of the day, but we're still having fun, and that's what's really important. And all of these people that are working with us, we've known them for years. I've known them for years. We're all a big family at the end of the day. So it is great to get to do such a project like this with everybody that we're that close to. So the kitchen, it is an L-shaped kitchen. We're going to do custom cabinets. The layout is a bit limiting. I don't have the option to change a lot of things because we can't move where the window is or where the stove or fridge go. So we're really just going to have to do our best to make good use of a small space, which that's where we shine. You have to make every square inch as functional as functional as you can. We have scheduled this job very specifically because we cannot be here every day, and we still have other jobs that we're working on. So here we have 2 shows we're filming at a time. This is mine, and I really do miss my girls, so I have to go back and forth between them, and I hate leaving them behind. But they're in school, and I do love getting to work on this cottage so much. It has so much potential, and I'm gonna have to bring them up later. I think I'm actually gonna bring them up next week for a day, take them out of school, but it can be really tough for us. Right now I have my mother-in-law home with the kids while I'm up here, and my husband Blake is up here full-time, so he's been up here with the crew. They're up here 5 days a week. I'm up here half of the week while I do the other half back in the city because I have to be filming for our other series, as like I said, as well as parenting. I don't want my kids to miss that much of school, but I also want them to see this. It's such a beautiful experience. So like I said, I will be bringing them up one of these days, but a 3-hour drive one way is no joke. So we have to make sure we have everything scheduled appropriately and really think about our next moves and hope everything goes well. Like today, for instance, we are insulating, vapor bearing, drywall, and drywall has to be finished by end of day in order to have our taper come in so that we can keep on schedule. And we have hit a few bumps in the road. It's happening, but it means it's going to be a pretty busy day and we have to keep going. And on that note, I gotta get to work. So see you soon.